I stopped it and now I'm restarting it, so it should be up now. And then I'm ready. I can play a game anytime you want. If you want to like post it or whatever, I'm just getting ready to. I need to find this key to be able to. Update stuff.
Display cap.
Nice.
All right. Are you ready? Are you ready for love? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. All right. All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Heart of the Cards tournament stream, perhaps for the third time. This is a one-day event where we're going to be playing cards. The tournament sign-ups are still open, and me and Ryan will be here all day until it is done. We're going to be casting this. So if you want to sign up, let me show you that quickly whilst I have display capture on. You open your browser, you head on over to eso-community.net, click the little button here in the top right, you go to My ESOC. Well, you don't click this in the top right, you hover over it, and if you can't see your name, then sign into the site or make an account. Hit My ESOC, and then you can sign up for the Heart of the Cards tournament on the bottom there. Absolutely, that is how you sign up. So we're now going to show you how this works. Okay, game room is up with the usual password.
Alrighty, I don't know what the usual password is, but
I think you do. 10th of February.
Oh. So, yeah, the finals were just happened yesterday.
Inside joke. Never mind. But yeah, this is cards. This is the scenario I made quite a while ago. Actually, it was probably almost a year ago. And basically, what we want to do is just I've really wanted to have a tournament of it. So the way it's going to work for today is you select a. So we'll pretend we're playing a best of 5 or best of 3 actually. Please better quality, says Diaries T on the YouTube stream. Let's have a look at that quality. I'm sure it's probably fine. So basically, we have to agree on a matchup. So I'm going to switch to British. And do you want to play a British mirror? Your live stream's offline.
Mine is?
Yeah.
Doesn't say that. I've got 0 drop frames. It says I'm live.
Let me just refresh.
The bits are flowing at a reasonable rate.
The bits are flowing. We're going to set it to expert difficulty because that's important. Otherwise, the result will be you can result in draws, and we get a cab fight at the start to determine who goes first. Because we're experts, basically. Anything less than expert, it puts it in scrub mode where like there's a coin flip. Okay, your game is starting, so that's fine. There's a scrub mode basically is a coin flip to determine who goes first, and if there's a draw, then there is a draw. There's no way to resolve the tie. So make sure you set it into the correct expert setting. Which patch should we play on? It doesn't matter, whichever patch you prefer, because well, ideally ESOC patch because we are ESOC, but because the games are mirrors, it doesn't really make any difference. I mean, sure, well, in the Ultimate Mirror, you could argue your Abyss guns have, like, rate of fire changes and stuff like that, but...
yeah, but since it's a mirror, honestly, and no one's practiced in any of this, it's just for fun, so it doesn't, like, balance changes don't really matter, you know what I mean?
Okay, so this is a quick fight at the start. Traditionally, I always win these, which is good.
Oh, I've been practicing in my...
Oh, have you? Excellent.
I have a new approach though that seems to be working a lot better.
Yeah. I think you've won that, but I've got to make sure I kill these last 2 hussars. That would not be... It's not going to happen, is it? Okay. I'll show you scrub mode, says Hitty. Okay, I lost the coin flip and have to go first. Going first is actually a disadvantage because I have to approach his town center first, and that means 1 sec. Let me just make sure the stream is fine.
Yeah, I think the core of this revolves around the timer. So when you send a shipment, a timer starts. So you have 2 minutes to destroy their town center, and when the opposing person sends a shipment, it resets the counter to 2 minutes on their side. So by having to go first, he basically has to get onto my town center and threaten to kill it with something, and then I can respond to that in, you know, the classic shipment pop type situation in Age of Empires 3.
The classic shipment pop, indeed.
And if you
Okay.
ever watched Aze's stream, he's the master of the popping a lot of stuff out at once.
Okay, I really need to send something quick. Alright, the stream should now be working. I'm going to start with this.
Okay. Okay.
Come at me, Ryan.
Yeah, I'm always so indecisive in these situations.
So I want to. I like this opening because the because of the.
I guess it's alright though, because now, like you just basically countered my shipment with the same shipment, right? So essentially,
I just sent 16 musk on top of that.
Yeah. So I think I should just pass at this point because I basically turned. Oh no, I see. Yeah, I basically lost that pass.
You could pass at this point, but like I've got a 1-unit composition, which is kind of easy to counter. So
yeah,
I feel like
so
staying in is okay.
I was so far behind though. I feel like I just botched that push. I don't know how to deal with the Falcon 9 muskets effectively.
Yeah, that's why I like opening with them, because like Falcons, like you don't get underneath their TC, and the shipment pop isn't as effective.
Yeah, I think hit one of those and then one of these.
Commandment. Ready. Yes.
You're gonna do the same, are you?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. I like it.
Yes. Wall. Lion. Yes. Yes.
Yes. I
wall. Imenaso.
I wall.
Yes.
That sucks.
Imenaso.
Yeah, the Brit one is just kind of like. Fucking rockets, dude.
How many did I send? 3. Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah.
But now, like, depends. I've got quite a lot of stuff here.
Come on, I mean he whiz.
Commandment. Yes, Imenaso.
Ready. Yes, ready. He whiz.
Maybe that was a waste.
Yes. Ready. Lion.
Come on.
Come on.
Ah, 5 HP. Man,
Yes.
Ready. Yes. Come on. Yes. I wall. Ready. Yes.
you're keeping that one back. I like it. I like it.
Ready. Commandment.
You're a smart cookie.
Commandment.
Yes.
Ready.
Ready. I mean yes. He whiz. Come on.
Yeah.
I wall.
Commandment. Imenaso.
Trying to.
Yes. Imenaso. Yes. Imenaso. Imenaso. Yes. Yes. Come on, man. Yes. Yes. Come on, man. Yes.
Ready.
Commander. Yes.
Oh, is that still... What? Damn.
Come on. He
Oh, it's not
whiz.
shooting again.
Yes.
Yes. Leon.
Yes.
Ready. He whiz. Yes. Avon. Ready. Leon.
Come on. Lion. Amen. He west. Come yes. He wall. Avon.
Avon.
He wall. Amen.
Yes.
Yes. Lion.
Ready. Ready.
Come amen. So. Yes. He wall. Amen.
Yes. Ready. Leon. He whiz.
Come he wall. Yeah, he wall. He west. Yes. Avon. Yes. Amen. Lion. Ready. He wall. Amen. So. Yes. He wall.
Oh, there's a lot of low HP musks there.
Yes.
Yeah.
My goal here is just drag the timer out long enough that you can't siege that down on time.
Yeah. I don't think it worked out.
No, I think you've got plenty of siege.
Yeah, because the cannons also did a lot of damage to the town center beforehand.
I don't know. All I really got from... I could have passed, really. All I really got from sending more cavalry was... I sent cavalry and longbows, and all you really did was send more musks, right?
I
Like...
think I sent 20 longbows, actually.
Oh, that's okay. I guess I baited that out of you.
Yeah.
Yes.
I had to send the cannons. I don't know. I botched the early game of this quite hard.
Alright, well, for those still watching... Yeah, there's no way. I should delete that. For those still watching, or those who are watching, rather, sign-ups are open for the cards tournament. We're going to keep them open till, well, for a little bit longer. Probably until this game finishes.
Yeah, well, we can review the signups one more time, give it 5 minutes, and then...
Okay, now I have to go first. I have to go first because I lost that last round. But I have more shipments than H2O, so in a way I'm kind of winning because it's 1-1. But going first is a big deal. Well, you don't want to go first, that's the thing. Alright, wow, you're set up so much faster. What the fuck?
Yes.
What the holy crap?
You rock.
I'm remembering that for the Brit Mirror. What? Rocket set up instantly.
Pull.
Yes. Come on. Yes. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
Holy
Yes.
shit.
Come on. Yes.
Just got
Come on,
absolutely
yes.
game.
Absolutely.
Man,
Yeah.
so- Come yes. Ready. West. Lion.
Come on, you will. Yes, it.
Ah, that's nice. That pike shipment's actually...
Yes, yes. Leon.
Come wall.
Ready. Be wit. Yes. Avon. Leon.
Yes. He west. Come yes. Ready. Come on, man.
Ready. I wall. Come on, I wall. Right. Avance. Yes, yes. He wit. He wall. Ready. I wall. Yes. Yes.
Oh wow, that was probably an overcommitment.
He wall. Yes. Ready. Man, so.
Ready. I mean so. Come on, I wall. Yes. I wall.
Yeah, that was a
I wall.
pretty
I
big
wall.
commitment, actually.
Yeah, I mean I wall. Yes. I wall. Ready. Yes.
Oh, you're going for it too. To really be focusing the pikes. I mean,
I mean so. I wall. Yes. I mean so. I wall.
be Kenja Haas.
Yeah.
I like how there's your perspective is available on the gaming channel and mine is here. I guess when we're commenting, commentating it won't matter.
I mean yes. Yes. I wall. Avon. Yes. I wall. Yes. I mean yes.
Oh, I had no snare potential there. That was kind of stupid.
Yes.
No, you did the right thing popping them out the front. You got 3 longbow for it.
I wall. Yes. Ready. Yes. I wall.
Wall in here. Lion. Ready. West.
I mean yes. I mean so.
Ready. Man, so.
In.
Yes. Wall. Man, so. Come on. Wall. Yes. Come on, the man.
Balls.
Ye man, so.
Yes.
Come yes.
Alright.
I mean
Ye
so.
wall.
Ready. Leon. Come my wall.
Do you got it? Yeah, it's already damaged quite a lot.
He wits.
That's one of the things that was costing me a lot of trouble, was like...
Remembering how much damage a thing has.
Well, yeah, and I would be like slow to react to the person's opening shipment, and then if you're having a 4,000 HP town center is actually a big deal if you're in a
Ornament
situation.
ready.
Yeah, it's like the rope though.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's like the rope.
The rope.
I don't even know how many shipments you have left.
That's classified information.
I think I've got this though. I've got a reasonable
Yeah.
one.
My wall.
Ooh. I know, but the thing is, I'm sure those are not all industrial shipments.
Every single one of them, baby.
No, no way. I'm gonna stream snipe you and see. I don't believe you. Okay. I do have the stream open. I could look, but I'm not going to.
I'll have to go first, so I will.
Oh yeah, I forgot. The winner goes second thing is good.
Oh god, it is at this point.
Come on. Yes, yes. Commandment.
Come on. Ready. Come on.
Yes. Amen. Yes, amen. Commandment.
Yes.
Yes.
Go.
Ready.
Ready. Yes. Come on. He won.
Yes.
Yes.
Ready.
Amen.
Ready. He wins. Yes. I am on.
Commandment.
Yes.
Yes. Amen. So.
Yes. Avance.
Commandment. Yes. He won.
Shoot!
Amen.
Okay,
Come on. Yes.
it was a fair trade. Alright, how do I counter that? I think that's really tough.
Yes. Yes.
I'm sending my last shipment because I have to win this round.
You do.
Yes. Lion.
Ready. He wins. Ready. Come on.
Yes.
Ready. Come on. He wins.
Oh, I canceled out that shot. Oh god.
Yes. Yes. He wins.
Okay. Wow. The timer has been I think you've won.
He wins.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'll barely squeeze through on this round.
Nah, there's loads of low HP longbows.
Yeah.
And there's no timer.
Yeah, it just. But it's like that. The game was decided close. This is the closest game I think we've ever had. I mean, it was like 9 longbows the difference between a tie and a
Yes.
Yeah, no, but I still had to win. You're still a point up on me.
Yeah,
So.
but I mean, had you won this fight, then you could have won this round. We would have actually tied. Both out of
Yeah, it would
2-2.
have. Well, there would have been a deciding round because I put a sudden death round to resolve ties because we can't have that in a
But
tournament.
what happens if you have no? Then how does that get resolved when both players have no?
You get
shipments?
10. You advance to the Imperial Age, so all your shipments are refreshed, and you get 10 more shipments.
Oh, cool. I like that.
GG.
Good game.
Yeah, well, you kind of need it for a tournament. Like, it wouldn't make sense to say, yeah, I played my games with Maito, but we drew.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, well, who advances then? Like,
I
didn't really want a
what
cab
happens in
fight
the
to
Hearthstone
determine.
tournament when there's a tie in a game, because there can be ties. I don't think I've ever
Can
seen
there?
it on the stream. Yeah, there's things where
No,
like,
there can't be because you fatigue out eventually.
no, but the tie can be you hellfire and kill both of you, or you cast ultimate infestation and then you.
But you
overdrive
replay that
yourself to
particular
death.
match.
I think
You
have
replay
to,
that
right?
particular match. Yeah, no, that's how it does work. I remember from before. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, sign up for the cards tournament. That was a match of cards. Not Hearthstone as much as Ryan would like to derail the stream. You can do this by going over to eso-community.net. Alright, I'll do this in front of you so you can see. Once you arrive at eso-community.net, you might see the ability to sign up right here. But if you do not, in the top right, check that you're logged in. I say interjection because that's my username. Once you're logged in, head over to my ESOC, and then you can. There's a time to treaty 1v1 tournament, the Cheese Hunt Championship, apparently, and an ESOC Heart of the Cards tournament. We currently have 16 people signed up, so if you're interested in playing, do hit the sign up button. And I think, do you want to play one more match of cards and then we'll start, regardless of how many people are in the tournament, or do we need how does this work?
Sorry, say that one more time.
Do you want to play one more match of cards and then we start the tournament, or do
I
we
think
start
that makes
now?
sense. I think we should let's see how many people are signed up. Like we were supposed to start an hour ago, but the reason we're not is because we're at 16. I think we should give it a couple more, like one more game and a couple more minutes to get a few more people to sign up and get.
Okay, we'll do that. So basically, we got 16 out of 32. So do come and sign up because we need the peoples. It's going to be good fun. It's there's no PR restrictions. It's going to be good fun. Cards is not difficult. There's no shame in losing.
The stakes are quite low.
Yeah. Cards. Okay, game's up. No password.
Okay.
Actually, it's not up because he's.
Yeah,
It's not up because ESOC's ESO's crashed on me.
Yeah, no, it's not. Yeah, the servers just seem to be down. So.
Oh, bugger. Bugger. Well, this is the perfect time to sign up. You're not missing anything. Can we get an audio check? Perhaps? How is the audios doing? Is H2O a good level? Shall I turn him up, down? In, out, shake it all about? Do the hokey cokey, perhaps? China mirror. I don't really want a China mirror. But that's the thing, like, if you play against interjection, you force him into the China mirror. And then he doesn't know what he's doing, and then...
the China mirror makes no sense because none of the units actually work.
Well, the chat thing works. ESO-community, I don't know, AOE3 forums hosted by Eddie Holland. Huh. Well, I think everyone knows about this. Cards tournament, apparently. I'm gonna log out of ESO and back in again. Audio is fine, according to the many good people. Game's up. Come join.
I am coming.
What civ do you want to play?
I do not care. I'm up for anything. I think they're all fun to play. So we could do. I don't know.
Ports.
Ports? Yeah, that's good. I haven't done. Actually, they have ever done ports. They have probably maybe we did. Yeah, we did.
We did.
Organ guns. Guns. Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone, just so everyone knows, when you play a game of cards for the tournament, set the difficulty to expert, because that sets the, if you're experts, you have to be playing on expert. And that's actually the truth, because the game, if you don't set it to expert, then you enable scrub mode. And scrub mode flips a coin to see who goes first, when you could fight for it using hussars. And there's no resolving draws.
Alrighty, let's do this.
Yes. We have 12 people watching on the other channel.
Cool.
I know.
They're getting the real show, the H2O perspective,
They are. But when the casting starts, that's all going to change. They'll want the interjection perspective, because obviously. What? No, you bastard! Delete one, and you'll still win.
It's just all about the focus fires. That's what I've learned.
I think you did a little bit of like walking backwards and stuff to like make my.
Yeah, usually the way I view most things in Age of Empires is a little bit different from a fighting perspective. Like, people will try too hard to get on the optimal units or try too hard to focus fire. Like, I just want to make sure everyone's swinging. And in
you mean like
that doesn't quite work.
You mean don't barrel your hussars through a bunch of goons just to get to their cannons?
Yeah, like you're better off just hand attacking the goons because first of all they have no range resistance, and second of all, like if they're snared, the skirms are just going to punish them way harder than 2 cannonballs is going to punish anything that you do.
Oh god, this civ is interesting.
Ooh, hops. I like hops.
Preparado. Preparado.
Alright. I think it's better to move this one so I don't get splashed because it only takes 1 shot anyway to kill him.
Yeah, nice. I guess you do that because I have no cannons? Pardon me, I have no... I don't know.
I think the counter to heavy cannons...
there's no cavalry.
Yeah, the counter to cannons is heavy cannons. I think that's how you're supposed to use them. Because basically they just trade really well against other cannons.
Vou
Oh,
fazer.
okay.
Vou fazer, sim. Vou fazer.
Um,
Vou fazer, sim. Vou fazer. Vou escutar. Vou escutar.
have it.
Sim.
What? Dude, what'd you send?
1,000 gold. I got it in.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Oh, that would be so funny because you'd have had to go first.
Yeah.
If you'd sent that just as the end.
It does block you for. You have no shipment point between rounds, so it wouldn't. It's impossible to do that though, which is good.
Yeah. So you didn't actually manage to send it, or
No,
you did?
it went off. It just. It was.
Oh,
like
it
one
landed just
frame.
before.
It was like one frame
Yeah.
before.
Oh, damn. Actually, I think the best thing in the port mirror is to approach your opponent's base with Cassadors, because the answer to cannons is,
Oh,
well,
well,
heavy
geez.
cannons, or dragoons.
That was a mistake. The what's that? You know, like the Hearthstone emote? That was a mistake.
That was a mistake.
You said 2 industrial cards right out the gate. What are you doing?
I don't know, I think it's alright.
Alright, let's do this.
Sim.
Do the injection opener.
Sim, vou escutar.
Sim. Vou atacar.
Preparar, vou fazer. Sim, vou escutar.
Oh,
Sim, vou fazer.
What? Oh, fuck, I misclicked.
Vou escutar. Vou fazer. Sim, vou atacar. Vou escutar. Sim.
Ah,
Sim.
damn.
Vou fazer.
Preparar.
What a waste of goons.
Sim, vou fazer. Vou fazer.
Vou escutar.
Vou fazer.
I know it's coming.
Scared you off. That scared you off.
Yeah,
Nice.
you have to like kill my town center.
I do.
Sim, vou fazer. Sim,
Sim.
vou escutar. A luta. Sim,
I'll kill your town center with this goon. It's fine.
fazer. Sim,
Watch. I better get started then if I'm gonna kill it.
vou fazer. Sim, vou fazer.
Yeah, you get the goons out, which is good.
Vou fazer.
Vou escutar.
Vou escutar.
Why, a goon's not that useful in your opinion?
Well, having 2 goons. No, I'm saying like you had 2 goons left. I was hoping to snare them.
Oh, right. You mean I should, like, be a pro and not let them die? What'd you send? More musks.
Sim, vou fazer. Sim, vou escutar. Vou fazer. Sim, a luta. Sim, vou fazer. Vou atacar. Preparado.
Should I be shooting the musks because they have...
Sim.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, also, they don't resist range resist. They have melee resist.
Vou escutar.
Sim.
Vou fazer. Vou escutar.
Sim. Sim.
Vou fazer.
Preparado. Vou escutar.
Vou
Sim,
fazer.
a luta.
Sim. Sim.
Sim, vou fazer. Qual é? Sim, preparado.
Damn!
Vou fazer.
You just got out of that without even trying.
Sim,
Yeah, I drag boxed it like a PR.
Vou fazer.
vou escutar.
Vou fazer.
You can get like little mini saves to do this. I just learned this cool
Qual
little
é?
trick.
Vou fazer. Preparado.
Yeah, I know what you mean, actually, just from playing cards.
I used to not know how to do. I actually like Mike was always better. Mike was always better than me at the pull trick, and I finally figured out like what he's doing.
Qual é a sua ordem?
This is an interesting situation.
Sim,
Whoa,
vou
hello.
fazer. Qual é a sua? Sim, vou à luta.
Sim, vou fazer.
Oh, nice.
Vou fazer. A luta. Sim, a luta. Sim, qual é a luta? Vou atacar.
Vou atacar. Sim. Qual é isso? Vou atacar. Sim.
Vou fazer.
Sim, a luta. Preparado.
He's not going to be effective.
Fuck! Oh, no!
Sim, vou atacar.
Oh, bollocks.
Qual é a sua ordem?
Oh, shit.
Sim.
Vou fazer.
Alright, I concede. I went all in there.
How many shit?
I wanted to show you the power of rushing. All I need to do is like win one more, and then like go at your town center with 24 pikes and 2 heavy cannons, and like that's something you've never been exposed to.
Who knows, man? You got this. If you got the secret strats, you got to save them for the tournament.
Yeah,
You probably got to get started soon.
All right, everyone. If you want to sign up for the tournament, please do so now. This is your last call to do so. We will be starting pretty soon, I imagine. Head on over to eso-community.net. In the top right, you will see your name. Mine is Interjection. That is if you are logged in. If you've not logged in, then you'll need to log in. And go down to My ESOC. Click it. And then down the bottom, you will see the ESOC Heart of the Cards tournament, where you can sign up. We have 18 out of 32. I'm not quite sure how that will work. So we'll give it a couple more minutes to get those last... we'll definitely go for another, was it 10? 20? Oh, 20? No, whatever it is, 32. Maths, quick maths.
Do the maths.
Yes. So if you haven't signed up, do so. Will be fun. I should have sent the 3... If I'd sent the 3 horse cannons whilst all the units were still alive, that would have been a lot better. Alright, so we're probably going to start momentarily. That was fun, Ryan.
It was.
I think I don't want to do a tournament. I just want to play against you all day now. That was.
Well, hopefully we can have some fun games with other people too. So it should be good.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Is Mike signed up?
Yes, he is.
Damn. Oh no. You send your house for those pops, which is good, but I kind of save the house for against the Mamelukes.
I was thinking the same thing, but like. That's why I was taking so long to decide. I'm looking at your screen right now. If you bring up the shipments again, so I can see them. Yeah, because I had sent 8 goons. I sent 8 goons to actually counter your 8 Castador because I just wanted to snare him and use my musket mass. But then, yeah. I mean, I guess I was basically gonna use the whatever it is, the 12 shipment. No, actually, I guess I don't know how I was gonna. I still had the other halbs left, or no? No, I had no halbs, but I had like 2 industrial musket shipments left, I think, or 1 that I was gonna use.
I was hoping to win that round and then rush you for the win.
So when are we closing signups? Do we say exactly?
I kind of feel like we have to close them now.
Okay.
We'll
do it in 5 minutes. In 5 minutes, just the final chance to sign up.
Yeah, because in that last game we got 2 extra signups, which just isn't good enough. Like we just need to start.
It does help actually.
How about you let Spain send the cards that give them the extra pop? Colonial estancias? I think they'd be way too good then. I think like Spain is probably fine. Like Ryan seems to not think they're a very good civ, but actually they've got a lot of rushing potential. If your opponent like just passes on you for the first couple of rounds and you're 2 points up, then you can easily rush for the 3rd win. Like it's. I think we'll see some interesting Spain stuff.
Yeah, the other thing is that since it's all mirrors, it doesn't really matter like if it's good or bad. There's just a different style you have to play as Spain.
That's true.
Now, they're actually one of the civs that's more impacted than others by the EP changes because all their fortress shipments have 1 extra unit in them. That's true.
Yeah, but like you didn't. Who would have known though? Spain has like what 8, 7, and 6 lancers all as industrial aid shipment.
Yeah, that was my comment. Like in this setting, there's a lot of lancers you can send, which it's surprising because in Fortress, I mean, you have 5, 4, so you basically have 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 lancer shipments. It's more hand cab than anyone has.
How do we play an 18-player tournament? 18.
2 people are going to get advanced past the round of, or actually almost everyone except for 2 people are going to go past the round of 32. So we'll have like 1 match at the beginning.
That's kind of dumb.
It's the way it has to be. It's not too big of a deal. I mean, we can commentate that 1 game as the first game, and then all other games will be getting ready, and it'll automatically advance. So like most people will actually have their round of 16 games started. Those other 2 people are just playing catch up a little bit.
Okay. Oh damn.
And since there's no prize or any like big deal for going deep in the tournament other than just you get to play more games, you may actually want to be having that extra round. Like you just get to play one more game of cards potentially.
Yeah. Oh, I want a proper tournament now with like, you know, lots of organization and a prize pool, even if it's just $100.
Yeah, you guys.
When do sign-ups close? When we feel like closing them. So.
Well, they're closing in 5 minutes, so.
Yeah, 4 minutes,
2 minutes,
now.
Yeah, or whatever. Yeah, a few minutes.
Kazamikaz in the chat.
I'm surprised that like random people. There's not more random people just signing up to play. You know.
Yeah. Let's show the list. See the heroes that have signed up for the cards tournament. And it's quite actually. It looks a lot bigger when you just press that button. Kaiser Klein hasn't signed up.
He was signed up.
Oh, he's signed up. Yeah, I see him. Where's Migo? Oh, damn. We need Migo to sign up. He plays cards all the time. Alright. Sign-ups are closing in 3 minutes. Head on over to eso-community.net to get in. 18 still. Doesn't look like anyone else is signing up. Oh, Migo's not home, he says. Damn. Justice 7, Iron Justice 7. Just sign up. Even if you have to go to work, it's not a big deal. Like your opponent will just move on to the next round, I suppose.
Yeah, this is probably only going to be a few hours of an event anyway. You know, it's just a little midday quick event, just to have some fun on a Sunday afternoon. All right, let's close them. Yep.
I think now we got 2 more minutes. I think just Iron Justice 7 is coming now.
Okay. Some other person signed up as well. I don't know if that's.
Oh, cool. 19. Iron. I think it probably was him. Iron Potoff. Oh, if we get one more, then does that fix it a bit? Because an odd number of players is really weird, isn't it?
It's not. Again, it's just it's all buy based. It's no big deal.
Okay. All right. Well, you got 1 more minute. Sign-ups close in pretty soon. In literally 30 seconds.
Iron POTF signed up now. And
Cool.
Thomas Green. We're at the 21.
Are we?
We're up to 21 now. Yeah. So good.
Oh, yes, it's coming up. Oh, come on. We got 15 seconds to sign up. 10, 9, 8, 7. But if you're hearing me say this, it's too late to sign up. Okay, you can close the sign-ups. Okay. Are they done?
Yeah, they're closed now.
All right. Okay. So what happens next? How does everyone that is signed up? What do they do now?
Now they give us 15 seconds here to generate the brackets.
Okay, that's a long time. I'm not sure if they have that kind of time. Let's go, man! We should do more one-day tournaments. Like, even if it is just 21 people, this is fun.
Yeah, we could totally do that if we did that'd be a nice way to revive Saturday SmackDown in a more interesting way. You know.
Oh yeah, but that would be like
small 32-man tournaments where we cast. You know, they're all best of threes or something. We just cast.
Yeah, in some, I'd like to do that like in a weird formats, kind of like cards. Like obviously Supremacy as well, but maybe a game of maybe a Supremacy tournament where you start in the Colonial Age. Like that's just how it is. Like there's no Discovery Age. I'd like to see that. Just like random rule changes, just to see. Yeah, but that would take up a whole day. Where a Saturday SmackDown is. Unless we did small 32-man tournaments with, like, best of ones. Oh, I'm actually super hyped for that. I kind of secretly think the purpose of this tournament was to get me back into casting and make me all excited about it again.
That's what we need.
Was that what the staff meeting was about? It was...
It was about how can we get interjection back in the casting seat.
LeMayo.
LeMayo.
Alright, where are these brackets? It's been 15 seconds.
Eagle Mud is generating them. I was going to generate them, but Eagle seems to be around, so I figured since he's done it more recently, we'll let him do it.
Okay.
On my screen, I've got, I believe the URL to the brackets will be the link I just sent you. I would share it in the chat, but I'm just not sure it's there. It's not there yet, and I'm just not sure it'll be exactly this link.
Okay, well,
So,
people can see it. I haven't posted it yet, but
yeah,
I've got it open.
It's just empty, and we'll see.
Got 15 people watching on the YouTube stream.
Okay.
Alright, I better update the streams so that it's because currently it says that the signups are open. They are no longer open, sadly.
Yeah, so let's see.
Oh, I'm so excited to cast cards!
We're having a small technical difficulty on bracket generation, so we're going to need to have a few minutes to do it. I was hoping we just hit play and it would go, but I'm not sure exactly what the issue is. So we just have to figure that out real quick.
Alright. Time to get a beer then. No, I can't drink at this time.
Yeah.
I actually haven't had breakfast or lunch, so maybe this is a good time for me to just shove something in my mouth.
Go for it. I think maybe if we want to put like an overlay or with a timer or something, just say like 5 minutes until we get the rounds out.
Yeah, okay, I'll do that. I don't think I have that timer soft. I'll just use a timer on the Google timer.
A Google timer.
Alright, I'm gonna make it 10 minutes, because I think, like, I'm gonna run to the shop, which is literally 2 minutes away on my bike, and then buy something and shove it in my mouth. This is so professional, this 10-minute time. I better get going, shit. Bye!
Alright, I'm going to put myself on mute as well. I'll be right back.
strawberry water, because I just wanted to buy something real quick to drink. Can't be getting up to go to the tap in the stream. Got a chicken and bacon slice, a chicken tikka slice, and a chicken and mushroom slice. Oh, I like chicken by the sounds of it. I'm going to quickly eat one of these.
Go for
Any
it.
luck with the brackets?
We found where the issue is. Now we just got to figure out why it's happening.
All right. Go back. Maito, get in here. SecretHitler.io. Yeah, that is fairly compromising. I better explain what that is. The board game. Me and Zuta and H2O and Maito and Alan and a bunch of people play it.
And a lot of people in the world in general, right?
Yeah, it's a big game. Basically, there are two teams, the fascist team and the liberal team. The liberal team is a much bigger team, so this is a board game. The liberal team is bigger, so we'll say 6 players. Sorry, 5 players. So there's 8 players in total for what I think is an ideal game. And 5 of them are liberal, but they don't know who their allies are. They're completely blind. They have no information. They only see themselves as liberal, and they've got to try and figure out who's on their team in order to sort of win and come together as a group. The fascist team is smaller, and they have Secret Hitler on their team as well. The fascist team knows everything, though. They know exactly who their allies are, who their enemies are, and their job is to sort of sow confusion and stop the liberal team from figuring out who is on the team. So basically, so they can sort of push their agenda sort of silently without being detected. It's a fun game. I might stream it sometime. Did I hear Maito arrive?
You did.
Cool. How are you doing?
I am doing as well as one can do with only an hour and a half of sleep.
Yeah, geez. You are committed to the card stream.
Gosh.
It seems like fun.
Well, thank you for coming.
It wasn't actually 1.5 hours. It was more like 2.5 hours probably, but still.
Mm. So I'm eating a mushroom slice at the moment.
I wonder if you could somehow make a scenario that would be similar to,
Secret Hitler.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking it through. I don't know, you'd have, like, a bunch of people, you've got to try and get across the map to somewhere, but one of you has to, like, or 2 of you even, have to kind of stop the team from getting across, but without being detected. Like,
yeah.
Like you would, like, deliberately not shoot the mobs and stuff like that, you know? I have no idea how you'd do it, but I'd like some sort of deduction game.
Yeah, I'm sure there's like some way you could get that to work, but it would need to be more thought out, probably.
Mm-hmm. I don't think you'll be joining the Secret Hitler group tonight, then, if you're that tired.
I'll probably be around, magically.
I'm gonna eat the chicken tikka slice next.
I think we may just
Wow, we
enable to challenge brackets because we won't be able to debug this fast enough.
Oh.
Which
Oh,
is
dear.
not a big deal.
Seems fine.
It's seeded. The good like it made it about like 90% of the way through the process. So like I have seeds.
We should start a Settler Massacre tournament.
Too easy.
I would like to play. I played. What's that game where there's one hunter and everyone else is just a villager and has to like build walls and towers everywhere?
Is that Cat and Mouse?
Massacre, I think. No, Cannibal. Yeah.
Never played that one.
Oh, I think it might be quite similar to Cat and Mouse. Oh, that was so much fun. I want to play a competitive one of that with like good players.
I can't remember who was with me at the time, but there's like a scenario somewhere that takes like a minimum of 8 hours to complete or something like that.
Oh, that weird like the one that like the Japanese players were playing all the time, right?
That sounds like the worst thing ever. But anything longer than 20 minutes is.
We tried it, right? And we couldn't beat it on the first try, right? Which I was like, I'm sure I'll be able to beat this, but I think it's just like you have to know the tricky ways to cheese it. I'm sure if you want to actually win.
We lost in like 20 minutes, I think.
Yeah, but we were like playing straight up, which is not what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, you probably have to like spam outposts and stuff,
or like
sneak
into sneak into one of their bases or something. Like something.
Yeah, who knows?
Something other than making units and microing them behind walls.
I still someday just want to dedicate a day to actually playing that.
I'd be fine to do that
for some reason.
How many players?
I think you can play with up to 4.
Don't you need to have them all?
Yeah, I think you need to have all of them, or else it's like impossible.
So you're just gonna go live on ESOC one day and stream this 8-hour scenario and just do it all day until it's done.
Yep.
Okay, I'd tune into that. If you're taking it really seriously, like I would tune in.
It would be a fun stream, I think, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think towards
no one would watch it all the way through, but
I just want to see like the chat get well into it, and they're like, "Oh, try this," and like, there's like this.
Something else I wanted to try while streaming was like a 1 versus like 13 expert AI, because you can actually have as many AIs as there are colors to support the AIs.
Well, that sounds interesting.
Yeah, I think I would get wrecked though.
Can you give them plus 100% handicap and do act like that?
Yeah.
Right. So
I want to watch that.
That'd be so hard to beat though.
I've generated the brackets, so.
Okay, where are the brackets?
I'm linking
all right, ladies and gentlemen, the brackets are ready. Link them to me too, so I can show that. Oh, they'll be in the chat and get it out of there.
Yep.
All right, here are the brackets, everybody. We are ready to start. Pardon me, the cards tournament. Unlucky to, or perhaps lucky to everyone. Or where am I? Where am I in the brackets? Oh, I'm seeded through already versus Black Thought.
Oh, we're gonna be playing early on.
Oh no!
It's based on 1v1 supremacy ELO.
Really?
Yeah.
Darn, that game I lost. The couple games I lost on Quick Search the other day are
now
putting Kaiser ahead of me now.
Yeah, the Klein's better than you now.
Darn. It wouldn't have made a difference if we swapped seeds.
Okay, so shall I play against Black Thought right now, or shall I cast?
I think we should cast some other games from the round of 32, if you would.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
So let's
everyone get on. Message me if you want your game casted. Let's go.
There you go. Let's fire this one off.
All right. Have a look at the brackets. Actually, let's pick a match, right? We Are Good versus the Gyugjugaha guy. Queen of Destiny versus Foul 09. I think that might be interesting.
Yeah, if it happens, if we can catch them online here, let's do it.
task. Alright, We Are Good wants casting. Alright, let's host up. Host up. Obs version 2.2. Ah, this is so much fun. Enemy isn't here, he says. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can get someone else's game casted. Message me if you got your game going.
Should make a post on ESOC probably
There is one.
as well, with a link to the bracket.
Oh yeah, I'll update the bracket. Can you do that? And edit my post and put the bracket in?
Hang on a moment. I'll just write a new post so it shows up on the recent threads thing, and I'll have a link to the rules and stuff.
Oh, the good high guy is coming. It's loading. He says, "Okay." It looks like we got We Are Good.
Looks like the follow guy's also hosting his
Uh,
match.
Okay, you make the executive decision.
Well, we'll do whatever one you were trying to do. I was just saying.
Oh, get on EP, quick. Oh, actually, I don't know.
Reese should be in, right? Is he not in? Oh, he never did sign up then. Fuck.
Wait, who didn't sign up?
1 second.
Reese did sign up. It's just he wasn't in the. He maybe wasn't in your list of seeds.
Yeah, I'm gonna edit the bracket and I'll put him in. Weird. I want to just like edit a spot in the match. All right. We can just have him play against the lowest seed that's available. So like you play against Jurashik. Actually, let's do that. It's the lowest seed that hasn't been placed into a match yet.
Oh, right. Oh, I see, yeah. So you're just gonna...
Yeah. Sorry for being so disorganized. We really didn't put enough thought into this, did we?
Kaiser Klein says 2 players signed up, which but that aren't in the brackets.
Who else is there?
Even 3 players. Eagle Mutt, OP.
Eagle Mud OP was a test. We're trying to fix it.
RS Reese123 isn't in.
That's the only one that should not be in, right?
Well, Kaiser Klein says there's 3. I'll see what he says. Let's get into We Are Good's game. He just invited me.
Okay. Oh, RSY also signed up. I see. That's someone who I think we'd be missing.
Oh, I need to get on ESOC patch.
Yeah. Fuck. Alright. And then I'll message RSY on here.
Alright. Kaiser, if you just send H2O the same people. That might be helpful.
Yeah, I know who it is, but we just gotta find RSY. I don't know how to find him. Is he online? Well, tell RSY to message me.
He can hear you.
Yeah.
Alright. Get into this game. Alright, I'm in. This room is not compatible with ESOC patch.
It's probably not.
What do you mean?
ESOC patch then.
I was just... Oh, was I just on our ESOC patch? Okay, I'll go on RE patch.
So which game are we doing?
We Are Good versus...
Okay.
Alright, on. Cool, I'm in. So just so everyone knows, set the difficulty to expert, and it is mirror sieves only. The loser picks the next mirror sieve. You agree in something. Oh, you've got it. Okay. Then loser. Then loser decides going forward. What is this, best of 3 or?
Yeah, all best of 3. We'll do it till
Okay.
later rounds.
All right.
You don't need to touch the starting age, right?
Yeah. Well, you can start it in post-industrial, and everything will be post-industrial, but that's totally different, because your town centre has much less hit points, effectively, because all of the other units have more siege. So I prefer... the game was balanced around ordinary siege units, or veteran units. Alright, get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the very first game of the cards tournament that is being casted. This is a one-day event to celebrate ESOC's 3rd birthday. I am joined by Ryan Mankel. This is the round of 32, I believe.
It sounds like what it is.
However, there aren't 32 players, so there's actually only a few people in the round of 32, but we'll just skip by that. Alright, cards, they're going to be fighting... We'll see, we'll see. There's a cav fight to determine who goes first here. We're seeing the cav fan out. There's a little bit of...
It's an interesting strategy by Pink, trying to bait him in.
Yeah.
Oh, blue is definitely getting the upper hand here, but this concave's not bad. Pink seems to be way behind on some of those hits. We'll see.
A lot of them were walking around before getting into combat. Oh, one dies there.
Blue's done a relatively good job of focus firing too.
Chasing around, nice pull.
I think Blue's got this. Has lost this one.
Alright. That means Gajugajug has to go first. What are we playing? Ottoman Mirror. I should have set my Civ to Otto so I could just click the home city and see the decks.
That's a good point. We'll do that next time. So if you do look at his deck, you can hit F6 by the way to bring up the menu that you want to see.
Huh? 6?
F6.
F6. Oh, cool.
Yeah, so at this point he has to open, and usually you want to open with something that's fortress-based. Looks like he's opening with the 5 Hussars, not a bad choice. And he's going to go over and start putting some pressure on the TC to force we are good to send a shipment.
The trouble is, though, you need to threaten lethal on the town centre, right? And does 5 Hussars, like, really threaten at all? Because his timer could just expire, especially since he spent some time walking to the south for whatever reason.
Yeah, I think he's going to need a second shipment now.
But either way, he's going for it. Doesn't get a snare off, not quick enough.
Yeah, and those 8 gens are going to push him back. And now the clock's on, we are good, right? So
yeah, and that's why you should start with Huss, right? Because you're quick, you don't get caught under the TC.
Yeah, it's always that dangerous game. And if you don't stop him early and let him siege for a while, he could always just pile on a shipment like at the 1 minute mark, and then you're just down a bunch of HP. So, is that like 12 Avis in response to 8?
I don't know. I've not got the game up. I'm trying to find the stream so I can.
Yeah, 12 in response to 8 Avis.
Okay, here it is.
And now it's going to be interesting because when you have this like ranged infantry cav type setting, you really need to push down the town center, but you don't have a lot of siege. So while he might win the fight, he may not have enough siege left over, and he may need to add another 7 after that.
Siege attack is relatively low on Abbas guns for what, like, given that they're like a, you know, well, they are a siege. They're artillery, aren't they?
They're basically like the auto skirmisher. Nice job there getting a couple pot shots out of these Avis and just draining the clock. I think at this point, Pink's either got to send another shipment, or he's not going to push up this town center.
Yeah. I think Blue is pretty happy just to sit here in his base and
right.
Does get another Abbas.
Those hussars need to get in there and force the fight to happen here, so that way Pink can send some jams into the mix.
He's going. He's not sure what he wants to do. Looks like he's going in now.
Is Blue going to send another shipment, or is he just going to recognize the timer in his favor?
I think We Are Good knows what he's doing. He won't send anything here. He'll just try and drain the timer out as long as possible. He knows that there's just not enough siege on these units to.
Yeah.
And there's still quite a few gens in the back.
Yeah, but Dr. G would call him. He's doing a good job here at cleaning up all the Avis. So he's done a good job in the trade. He still has like 10 Avis left, but they're just not enough siege in 30 seconds.
there's no way. 23 seconds.
Yeah, he's just realizing now that he did not have the siege he thought he did. And he passes the round. Good. That was a good round for Blue. I mean, the resources that they exchanged were relatively even, and Blue was able to win the round. So we are good in a good spot here moving into round 2.
Yep.
And when you win the round, you get to go second. So because Pink lost, he has to go first and send a shipment. And this time he's opening with more cav, the bigger cav.
Yeah, that'll threaten the TC. He needs to get over there pronto, though.
Yeah, and well, based on the reaction to the 5 cav, I think either way we're gonna see Blue send probably a larger shipment of jams this time. I'm guessing whatever the
I wonder
11
you could send like a small Huss. Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, you get the snare off a lot better there. I wonder if it's better to send a small number of Huss, like the 3, like I don't know, 4 Hussars, and then followed by jams or cavalry archers.
And this is a good response from Pink here. He's mixing in 8 Jans to try to put on some pressure and balance out his composition. And now when he walks back over, he can possibly use the pull trick or something along those lines just to keep his infantry from getting too heavily snared. What do you think Blue's going to do here? Is it going to be an Avis pop or?
I'm thinking cavalry archer. No, that wouldn't really work. Yeah, Avis
does because Jans don't really have much siege, or much anti-cavalry potential. The 5 Avis at the back is the poke.
Plus 3.
Still sieging, losing two Jans here. He's got to get out of here, and he's backing off. And those Avis, he did such a nice job of deploying those Avis to pick off one Jan at a time. Really is dwindling those down.
Dwindling them down. Jan's going into hand combat there to get some damage on the Hussars, but
these Avis are just cleaning house right now. Now they're at the point where they can't one-shot, so he's gonna hopefully he's gonna have to split this. He's gonna make a split. Oh, that was a filthy split. And he wins the fight, but he's kind of in a similar position to last time, right? Where he doesn't have he may not have enough siege to close it out.
Yeah, he'll need something else, I think. Well, there's 24 plus 8. Yeah, he recognizes this and ships some Jans.
Yep.
Yeah, and obviously it would have been nicer to send the Jans sooner, so that like in that fight you would have came out further ahead, but you don't always have to.
Yeah, the Hussar makes he's getting in on these Avis that just popped out.
Yeah, I thought he'd retreat back because obviously get back to your town center for safety. Your opponent has to come to you, but since the cav was already there and he was so close with the Jans, he can just snip off all these Avis. But doing a really nice job cleaning them up.
Completely running you down. And if you can keep a couple
you really want to keep
the
Avis alive.
That would exactly what he needs. Yeah, because now his opponent won't have enough siege again. Even if he does eventually kill all these Jans, he's not going to be able to siege them.
Yeah, you're going to need a few more shipments. He sent the Jans, but I think you need something to win the fight, but then something else to kill the town center afterwards on time. So you need kind of 2 shipments there.
Yeah, he did send 2 because he sent the big Avis. He needed to to your point when he went below pop. I think the first time he just needed to pile on like a full Fortress 8 shipment or something. But as it stands, amazing job. Whoa, huge commitment here coming out. 8 Hussar and 3 Falcons.
Yeah, that's massive. It definitely will get the town center down in time though, which is probably his concern at this point.
He
probably just wishes he'd sent only. He probably wishes he'd only sent 1 of those, but sooner.
Yeah, exactly. One but sooner, and that's the problem with the cards game. You have to really anticipate how it's going to turn out. Otherwise, you end up sending too many shipments.
All right, the score is 1-1. At least he gets the point back and brings it up to even. But at what cost? He's now 3 shipments down, and 2 of those we just saw were industrial age shipments as well. So it's not. It was an expensive victory right there. We Are Good though does have to go first, so that is some recondolent. I don't know a word. 2 GBs and a bunch of Hussars. I feel like he could have waited a little longer there.
The double Cav Archer. And the Cav Archer backup. I think this is going to go very well for Blue because when you focus fire, like Bombards are super tanky, and when you focus fire them in the wrong way, like they just don't really die. And that's what I think we're going to see here. But let's see. I mean,
yeah, he needs artillery of his own.
Every time those Bombards go off, I think Dr. G dies on his side.
Yeah. Oh God. Big buggers. 500 area 5. What do you do? Do you have the Bombards focus the Cav Archers, or do you just put pressure on the town center?
I think every time you get the Cav Archers, you take, but you don't waste too much time spinning. Because I mean, he can siege it down super fast with the Bombards.
Yeah.
Like he's fired
That's
2
already-
shots. He's got like 4 more shots and he's gone. Like three more shots plus. If you, right now after this fire, you could actually just run under the town center and just siege him out. I think with all your units.
Yeah. I need to get your Cav involved here because there's no. Well, actually, Cav
He
should do
should
a
probably take the
melee
TC
resist.
shot here. I mean, he's on the siege plan, so yeah. But right now, it's pretty much over. I think at this point. And nice use of the 2 bombards here just to clean up this round.
Yeah. Pink though not committing too much there. He does close the shipment gap by 1.
Yeah, it did cost an extra shipment to squeeze out that win, and the 2 bombards are gone. So hopefully, the similar option is still available for Dr. G. Neither player sent 1,000 gold yet for the Mamluks either. And an RE patch, those are 5 Mamluks still.
Yeah, that really does
shipment.
throws off the balance quite like. Extra Mam is also 4 pop though, I suppose. 4 Huss is coming out. I wonder if this will force a response. We saw a response from 5 earlier, but I think in reality, Blue could just not do anything and would win the round.
Yeah, but
Pink needs to commit more.
You kind of want to just force the commitment here because, if you've got 2 flags and you have more shipments than your opponent, you just want to fight that round to the death and win it. Because, the worst case is pretty much a draw coming out of that if you play your cards right.
Yeah, play your cards right. Nice. Let's take a look. Okay, we do see a commitment.
Ooh, 1 Cav Archer. Oh, I thought that Cav Archer was going to go into hand attack, but either way, picking up 1 and damaging a lot of Hussars here. I think you may be able to even get 1 more. Forcing the 5 Aegis out of Dr. G here. He's just in such a tough spot because he needs to send some of these really big shipments to start sieging, but I'm not sure he'll be able to do that without, throwing...
What does he have left?
It's a good question.
You got both players have Grenadiers. I feel like they're good openers in Otto because they just have siege and they're kind of they're like very low commitment.
Yeah, isn't there a great bombard in there too? It's like 6 Grens and a bombard.
Yeah, you get the 6. Yeah, you get a bunch of Grens and a great bombard. So it's actually.
I almost want I've seen pop that out of the front of his town center right now. Like that would be insane. They would definitely get a full volley off on the Avis.
Actually, Grens are not bad at dealing with cannons either, because they deal a bit like Abbas dealing siege damage. Grens do the same against other artillery. So you negate the range resist. Okay, we see some cav coming out, trying to get onto those Abbas.
Yep, and Dr. G needs to get a shipment out here. He's getting run over real quick. And here comes the 5 cav archers to try to save the day.
I wonder if it's enough though. I think he needs a couple more shipments.
He needs more stuff because he's on the clock right now. Even if he does win this fight, he's still going to have to send something anyway, so you may as well send it down.
Yeah.
But as it stands, Dr. G trying to make the most of what he's got on the field. And 5 jams coming into the mix. I think he's just running low on shipments at this point.
Yeah. It'd be nice if we could see exactly what they had left, but we don't have the ability to do that yet.
Makes it a little more exciting.
Fuck, I hold tab. Oh, that's going to be painful. Don't want to do that. So what do you do here as Blue? Just make Pink I guess Blue you do nothing. You just sit there and hope that Pink sends more and more stuff to get that win.
Yeah, well, Pink has to send stuff to get the win.
Yeah, and now
I think
he might even be pops now.
Yeah, that's the thing. He's probably popped. And
what? He's sending maps of his own. Oh, I feel like I would not have done anything at all.
I don't think so.
I just
either.
go into the final round.
Mams only had 40 siege. I don't think he could have even gotten the TC down what he had. And right now, if those jams go in hand attack, I think you really need to get focused on those. Wait, what is that? It's 4 Grens? Is that like a fortress shipment?
Yeah, it's a fortress A shipment.
Gotcha. And 1 Gren walking over slowly. I mean, it'd be interesting. These jams could get in hand attack on the cav archers and just be devastating right now.
They're actually not bad against Mams because they negate that range resist.
Yeah, and it's kind of interesting because both players are playing the. Well, actually, I guess Blue is playing the try to focus down the mental game, whereas Pink is trying to clean up the other units. And I think that's working well. Gosh, look at those jams just smacking the cav archers down. But even despite all that, there's still just 2 full HP Mamluks around that can just stall for so much time.
Yeah. But it takes so. It's like watching just. It's like they have infinite HP and they're just swinging at each other eternally, forever.
Yeah, this Mamluk is just He's like, oh!
He typed 2 of those and is still alive.
I think those bombards might kill a town center faster than a Mamluk. Did
Yeah,
1,000 damage. 1,000 damage.
Go, 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 get to the town center,
He's
pig.
got it, he's got it. But that's, I mean,
Okay.
at what cost, right? Like, as you were saying, he's now... Luckily, Blue did commit his Mamluks alongside of Dr. G, so...
I don't know. Okay, so clearly Pink wins this, but I wonder if it would have been better to not send the Mamelukes as blue, because then you've got them. Your opponent doesn't have them because you just pass under that and they're gone, and then you still have yours.
Yeah, I mean, I think the answer is probably you could have just let that entire round go, because Mamluks are a very tanky critical shipment, especially with 5 of them, but as it stands, I don't think it really matters, because We Are Good is up by 6 shipments.
He's up so much.
And one of the shipments his opponent has to send is the 3 Hussar cards, so I mean... We know that he has still the big Grand Bombard shipment, which would be really good here, and he probably even has 3 talks of his own still, right? I don't think he ever sent those.
It's 1st to 7, correct? No, 1st to 3.
I mean, I'm not sure that knowing that would even change anything for him here, because he has no shipments left.
Yeah,
I think
he's clearly...
He just kind of realized, I think he's lost his right.
Yeah, the game has even stated he has no shipments left.
Yeah.
So this is game.
Yep. And Blue's playing it out to the end here, just cleaning up a couple of...
Yeah.
There.
Alright.
Takes game number 1.
Game number 1. GG. I wonder what other games are going on.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully a lot of them are. We can't tell because you can't be in game.
Yeah, that's true.
It doesn't show you.
How do people submit their results?
That's a good point. We probably need to make a forum thread just for people to submit the results, and I'll update the brackets.
Okay, let's...
I'll make that thread right now while you're getting into the next game.
Okay, found that game. Oh, I joined too early. So yeah, all of the games are best of 3, except like the later rounds. We'll see best of 5s.
Alrighty.
Loser picked the mirror match. Host cancelled the game. Oh. Not all of them. Just play your matches. Yeah, so we can't possibly cast every single game. That would just be impossible. There's just too many. So the idea is play your games and we'll cast whatever ones we can. We'll cast as many as we can. We'll constantly be casting, but the rounds just need to progress onwards as fast as can. And then, like in the later rounds, we'll try and cast like all of the. Maybe we'll cast the semi-finals or something like that. All of them.
Yeah, we'll see what we can do. It's just going to depend on how the day goes. So where is this game? Oh, I see it. Okay. It just came up.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for them to invite me or tell me to join.
Yeah, and so you want to share the results thread? I put it in the chat, I guess.
Yeah, so there's how will I know it's time for me to play? Just message your opponent and say, let's play, and then play.
Yep.
It's time to now. Yeah, you play right now. Right now is the time to play. Message your opponent and get the games done. And then we'll just cast whatever games we can. At the moment, we're casting We Are Good versus you, Dr. G.
Dr. G?
Set your Civ to ports.
Oh, good. Thank you. Okay, let's do this. Dr. G versus We Are Good. I'm ready for this.
So this is best of 3, so we should. I think what we're seeing here is that Dr. G is perhaps newer to the game or not as experienced as We Are Good. So I was actually selecting my cav there as if I was to. So I think here we'll see another victory from We Are Good, but perhaps Dr. G is extremely experienced with the Portuguese civilization, and we'll find out.
Yeah, and so into the cat fight. I clearly don't know how to win these, so but it looks like I think it's gonna be blue coming out here.
Dr. G wins one, does he?
No. Yeah, he does.
Oh no.
He does.
Dr. G is the winner?
No. I don't know. These guys are.
No, it's Blue's got it.
It was close.
If that focus fire had been, if you look at the HP there, he could have killed a Huss. But
yeah,
it was closer than the previous one, so props to him.
Dr. G getting in there. Going
All right,
first.
Dr. G is going first. I love how.
Nice
why are we start calling him Dr. G?
Oh, I just made up a name for him because there's no way to pronounce G followed by hitting random keys on the keyboard, so he's Dr. G.
Probably incredibly racist, but...
Wait, why is that racist?
No, it's probably just a very pronounceable name in a language that we don't speak.
Oh, that's fair, it could be. But I mean, there's some... I don't know about that, actually. I don't know, maybe you're right.
I like Dr. G. I think it's affectionate.
Yeah,
right,
exactly.
Here he approaches with 8 musks.
8 musks is a
Musks is always an okay
right?
opening. Yeah, because it's got good siege. But I always like to accompany it, especially with a civ like ports with like some artillery.
Yeah, like either artillery or if you could add some castors in the mix. Something to be able to pull back with is always nice.
That's true, yeah. There's some cast though. Coming out on the back, I'd like to have seen them on the front. He might have got an extra shot off. Does pick up almost
Castors
2.
are faster than muskets, but he also hasn't sent any siege yet to follow this up. So right now, really, there's going to have to be at least one more follow-up shipment here. And Dr. G's content just to hide behind his base with muskets.
That's absolutely what you should do here. Just sit behind the base and let the Castadors come to you, and then when they get close enough, dump something on them. Thing is, you don't really have any cavalry as ports, so that's going to be...
Yeah, well, that's why I think you have to dump goons on them or halbs. Those are like your two... As odd as that sounds, you have to actually pop count units that Castadors do quite well against. Ooh, Organ Gun's out the back and pulling his Castadors
bit too
out
soon,
of there. He's
I
on
think.
the run. Yeah, a little too soon.
Yeah, he doesn't want to... If he let him go a bit closer, let him come up to the town centre and start sieging it before you get those orders, because then you've got more chances to shoot them on the retreat.
Yeah.
But very passive game at the moment. We're just letting the timer tick back and forth between them. Oh, one shot does come off. Wow, that's a surprising amount of damage.
Yeah, that was like one bullet from the Organ Gun. The 33 bombard damage.
All right, I think. Obviously, he's put all his units in stagger mode, so the spacing, especially on the Castadors, is larger, so there's going to be less damage from the organs. He needs to get started on that TC.
Yeah, I think he's got the
Do you
time.
send something else as well?
No, organs, I mean, you've got 3 cannons here, essentially. Organs do enough damage, I think, here, if he just starts shooting at the gun. I think he's getting backdoored by We Are Good right now.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I think
he's...
I mean, he'd win the race. Oh.
Yeah, he's just trying to bleed the timer out. That's what Blue's doing. He's just trying to stave off as much time as possible and stop those organs from taking out that town center.
Yeah, and he's even getting some nice picks on some of his muskets, which are incremental siege. This is really well done by We Are Good here.
This is really, really well done by We Are Good. I like this a lot. He's not hiding behind that town center. He's managed to get those musks. He's taken advantage of the time to get the musks out into a different place on the map.
And they're actually just going to walk in. I think they're going to go deep and go full hand attack on us after this round.
Well, at this point, it's okay, I think, because like the timer is.
Yep, I think he's going to even kill all the organs. A couple of fairly good volleys coming out of those.
Nice. They didn't trade like resources for resources. That was pretty fair. We Are Good will be pretty pleased with himself there.
Yeah, so now the question is, what do you open with after that showing? I mean, you almost want to open with, like, horse artillery or something. So I feel like you have to put some pressure on here.
I feel like a good opener with ports is you start with something like musks and walk them over to the base, and then you can send horse cannons, and they sprint so fast across the map, they'll get into the fight and and provide support for the musks pretty quick. Okay, you're gonna open with Cassadors. I just wonder if they have enough siege to do anything meaningful. Just 12 siege.
You're always the one who says they have more siege than you'd expect, but I don't think that this is enough.
No, they don't. I mean, skirmishes, like, 14 is more than, like, say... Actually, I guess that's not a lot.
Yeah, the other thing that's actually quite interesting, since no one's played this game mode too much, there's kind of this inherent knowledge that you have about Age of Empires, and just to know, like, how long it takes for different things to siege different things and all that. And this hull pop is exactly what we were talking about earlier. This hull's surprisingly good in this game mode.
Yeah.
Even versus things like Castors, and right now he was able to kill basically 4 or 5 Castors.
Yeah. Well, this isn't new information. Azam's taught us this.
Yeah.
He does pick off a few on the retreat. That's the problem with Halbs.
Yeah.
They're...
And you really don't want to lose them either, because you're trying to protect this organ shipment right here. I feel like this might be a moment where it's actually a good idea just to put the MEMS out there and just lock the round in. Like, he could take a free win, I think, in this round if he sent the MEMS.
Your frames aren't dropping anymore, so hopefully it stays that way. 3-horse cannons.
Which is a very good counter to organs. So just do well in the cannon versus cannon. Although, not before getting into range, critical mistake where he's going to lose both of the cannons, or all 3 of them actually.
Ouchie.
Yeah.
You need to get them set up before you go into range. That's the trouble, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. He got punished for that one, and saying he's maybe a little bit rusty here. Still 1 halberdier there to provide more siege too. Or just that 1
How much does he have? What a hero. 36 siege.
Organs have a negative multiplier versus buildings. Just like put that out there.
Yeah. Do they? Huh.
They do have a lot more damage. Like, I think they have more damage per fire, right? Because don't they fire like...
They fire a lot of times, yeah. It's still pretty good. They're still going to take a building out fairly quickly. But isn't this such a weird situation where you've got, like, Cassadors protecting a bunch of organ guns? Like,
yeah, that's why I was saying, I thought that the MEMS were, like, the pop there.
Yeah, MEMS would have been pretty good.
Yeah, now there's just quite a hill to climb here.
Oh, that's a commitment. I would just pass instantly on that.
Yeah, and this is what he has to do. Oh, interesting.
Oh, he's going to match it. Thing is, I like passing, because then you've got your 2 heavy cannons and they don't.
Yeah, I do too. I think we are good far enough ahead that he can just kind of do this, but it's a dangerous game of tree mode cannon fights here.
Queen of Destiny is
ever so slightly ahead is going to put... he needs to get in there with the musks and hand attack that last cannon down. I think he's actually going to be okay because musks just do better in the situation than the cannon does. Or than the goons do.
I'd like to see those goons. Oh, that guy got shot off his horse. Nice. Okay,
Oh, I thought that cannon was going to fire for sure, but these goons are getting punished by all this ranged infantry, and I think at this point Dr. G needs to just get on the town center and start laying out some siege damage.
Yeah. I think that's exactly where you go, just straight to the town center. Don't even, just ignore the goons, just go straight to the town.
I think he's okay. I actually like this a lot. I think he can, because Blue let him sandwich him, I think it's appropriate to finish the kill.
Yeah.
He's got enough siege, so I may as well just clean this up.
So they're just trapped in the corner now. There is room to do this in cards, but you spend...
Like right now you can pull the muskets and just go start sieging.
Yeah, just leave the Cassadors, because they have less siege anyway, and they're better against Dragoons. I think that's good. There's probably enough siege here.
Yeah.
There's plenty of siege. He's absolutely got this.
Yeah,
I wonder though, do you think he'll send a shipment?
Oh my goodness.
Organ guns?
If those came out the front, it'd be so funny.
Oh, that's pretty good.
He killed...
I don't know, the front... If
like
they came up the front, I'd have just hand attacked them.
Yeah, but I think, I mean, you would have called it something else if it came out the front. And here's that mention we were talking about.
Wow. Gets the goon.
Yeah, if he goes in with those, I mean, how much pop is this? This is 4 times 5, 25.
Like 50 pop. He's at 50 pop right now, I reckon. I don't know.
25.
Or is it? They're 4 each.
Yeah, so he's at 25, so he can still pop, like, he's probably gonna pop bulbs or something, or maybe he'll just let it go, I don't know. Yeah, looks like he's just gonna let this one go the way of Dr. G.
Yeah, well... That was so much stuff, he just...
Yeah. I mean, there was just too much on the board, and I think enough. We gained a lot out of that just from popping the mams. Opening with a balanced composition, hitting that that's the smaller of the industrial goon.
That's that one shipment that ships.
Oh, it's the one shipment that does both. Okay.
Yeah, that does both. That's the Portuguese expenditory force. It's actually a really good shipment.
6 and 6. Yeah, you're right. That's a good shipment in this situation. And looks like Dr. G's going with some hubs and casters.
Yeah. He's probably just running out of shipments at this point. I like halbs for popping at the TC. I used to open with halbs, but now I don't think that's very good.
Yeah, and this has been one of the more passive games that I think I've seen of cards. Both players are really not looking to commit to fights as much as I would expect. I think, when you're on the timer, you really need to be making some pressure happen here, so...
Yeah.
Hopefully
that was the point of the timer.
Yeah, hopefully we'll be seeing some more pressure coming out of people in later rounds.
Still, I think Blue's pretty pleased with this. He's keeping Green back just by walking a few casts forward, right? Like
that's exactly what I'm saying. Like I think Green's got to make something happen here, and he is now. He's got the whatever that's called, the goon caster shipment.
Expenditory force, yeah.
Yeah, but now he can just fall back, and I think that goon shipment may have been a little too early from We Are Good because he's got no siege here and no real counter to the massive castors. Ooh, never mind. All part of the plan.
All part of the plan. He just like, I just need something for the infantry. There it is. Oh, nice.
Oh my goodness.
Is he trying to get the halbs on the...
He is.
Yeah, just walk the halbs straight up there. But I don't know if they'll all be dead. He might get half HP down. Yeah, he got exactly half. A little bit more than half.
Yeah, and now these cans are just so tough to deal with what We Are Good has left. Expeditionary.
Oh. Okay, I guess why would they be expendable? Expeditionary.
Yeah, they're on an expedition to explore.
I see. That's what that is.
Yeah. At this point, I think these cans are...
Organ guns as well, he's still in it!
Come on,
but it's too late.
Oh, they're so
Is he
low.
gonna get them? What the fuck?
He's gonna get him.
So close.
Oh, he missed the volley. He cleaned it up. 2 organs left and a good amount of muskets. I think he might have another round under his belt here.
Yeah.
I just wonder how many shipments both players have left. Ooh, never mind. I forgot.
And he sends the gold as well. Now he doesn't have to do anything. Okay,
yeah, but you may as well just get in there.
Yeah.
Before we can get organized. And the Mamluks are just going to be such a problem here, I think.
Yeah, well,
but honestly, the organ guns are cleaning up the casters, and those are the only thing that's doing damage here. These muskets are going to be really... Ooh, that one volley would have been so clutch. But as
is what they get those last couple of casts.
Yeah, as it stands, the Mamluks are doing what they do often, which is cleaning house. And that one lonely halberdier coming in.
What a hero.
Oh. That's a lot of muskets. We'll just say that.
Yeah. Well, it's enough siege, basically. He's not done yet, so here comes the 10 crossbows.
Is it 10?
Veteran crossbows aren't bad, actually.
That's 8.
They got much higher base attack, so they're actually pretty good against...
Yes, they're not bad. The problem is, though, the commanders... Ooh, and muskets!
Wow, they're really going for it. Well, Green is. He doesn't want to lose.
He wants to get that second round on one.
Well, he kind of has to. He can't let Blue win, otherwise Blue's 1 point away. So Green has to win this round.
That's the advantage of once you get the 2 points, by the way. It's like, you can force people to have to respond to it. You can't pass it.
Yeah. It's in that final round where it's 2-2, where I like sending heavy cannons and Mamelukes, like where people can't pass on them.
Yeah, that's true. I think that's basically what We Are Good did, right? The Mams had to be addressed.
Yeah.
And, Green did a nice job of addressing that, but he's got a minute left even after he cleans this up, and I'm not sure what he has left to send for siege.
He's still got stuff. It hasn't
Does he have a
said he's out. He needs to send something now to help the fight.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if he sent horse cannons yet or not.
Yeah, he sent 3 horse cannons earlier, I think.
I know he sent the organs.
Yeah, he sent some horse cannons and the organs cleaned them up. Well, that'll win a round. Needed to be sooner though. And now it won't, yeah. Get in there! Go, charge!
He knows exactly what he's doing.
Charge! I think you charge at the TC at this point.
I don't think you could siege down 6,000 HP. If he wins, he can actually win this fight somehow with the 2 bonus in the back. they actually provide a lot of damage.
Look, he's actually killing a few musks.
He's killing a lot of muskets. There are a lot more there.
Well, I suppose it is
Pike versus Pike.
Okay. The Pike response. Alright, that has to be it now. He's just going for the town center.
5 moons could potentially clean up all the pikes. I think
you just siege that town center down. Or you send a couple of musks at the goons. Sorry, a couple of pikes at the goons.
Yeah, anyone who's ever been cheap in supremacy knows that many pikes is going to kill that town center.
Alright, GG. 3-1.
Good game.
That's it. Okay, that does conclude the first series. It looks like We Are Good progresses on to the round of 16, and Dr. G is eliminated. Alright, let's get out of here, H2O. Let's see if we can find another game to cast. Hit us. You've lost your connection to ESA. Let's get back on. I have a feeling because we're playing scenarios, we can't get hit off by that guy that hits people off.
Don't say that.
Okay. Well, I've pestered him anyway, so...
You'll have prompted him to want to do it.
Okay, that's true. Nah, he enjoys watching cards. He wouldn't do that.
Yeah, you would. No one wants to shut down a good cards event. I think we're running this poorly enough that he's probably content just to let us continue running it.
Alright, what do we... Right, hit us up. Who wants their games casted? Have we got that thread? So, just to reiterate, if you finished your games, post the results in the thread so we can update them on Challenge, because for some reason our ESO system isn't working too well. So I'll repost that now. No one... I'll post We Are Good's results. We Are Good beats... I'll just call him Dr. G. Actually, no, I'll use his proper name. What is his proper name?
Look it up. G-Y-U-I-J-H.
How do I get... Challenge. Oh, cool. I just typed challenge into Google and it comes up. Why can't I copy and paste? That's G-Y-U-I-G-H. 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 G-Y-U-I-G-H 20. Alright, here's the thread. So post your results in here. Oh, we got a donation, I believe. Browser source. Oh, get it up here. I can't see. Damn. Oh, no. Fuck.
Alright.
I'm so sorry. I have no idea. That won't happen again, though.
We could also do the B winner game right now.
Yeah, let's do it.
I've just messaged them. Okay. And I'm not sure where the other games are, like the Savory Beef and the Queen of Destiny game and all those, so...
More viewers than I thought we'd get. Kaiser Klein. Playing Lecker Test now. Yeah, do you want to cast the Kaiser Klein game?
Sure. Did the Savory Beef game already happen?
Yeah, looks like it. He's playing... He's now playing Lecker Testi.
Okay. We can do that, sure.
I'm just going to give him the OBS map, 1 sec.
Okay. I'm going to take 1 second here just to turn off the heat in my place. It always gets so warm, like in the middle of the day. 1 second.
I'm going to turn the heat on. Oh. Krenjinson4 donated $25. Happy birthday, ESOC, he says. Thank you very much. That is very kind of you. It will go to a cards tournament. No, it'll go to some kind of tournament. Most valuable player indeed. Hey, show, we're going to cast the B winner versus for Justice game.
Alrighty, I am back.
Alright. I'm going to cast the B winner game. I reckon Kaiser reckons that'll probably be more interesting.
Wait, you're hosting. Okay, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm giving out the obs map.
Perfect, gotcha.
Alright, let's find the B winner game.
Oh, we're finding the B winner game?
Yeah, we're doing that one now.
No, they just started that because I told them to go ahead because of Kaiser, and then I left for a second.
Fuck.
It's okay though. They were already one game into the set, and it sounded like there were some lag issues and that sort of thing. So I'd rather just stick in a game that's
okay.
Smooth. So what was the score in the Lacasti game or whatever? Did we find that?
No, they haven't started yet.
Oh well, no. I mean, there's a game before that where did Savory Beef play or not? That's my question.
Who did you beat? I don't know. He hasn't posted his results.
Okay.
Yeah, so anyone listening, post your results. That'd be great.
Oh, Kaiser says they're probably in game now, which makes more sense unless... Oh, I see.
Oh, let's join Kaiser's game.
Okay. It says game full, so we need to make one more spot.
Oh, we got a donation coming in from Craig Jensen 4 again.
Yeah,
Another $25. Holy crap, this guy.
C.R.
He's
Jensen,
enjoying the cards.
I've known him for, gosh, what, like 6 or 7 years. I've known him forever.
What a hero.
He's a great guy.
It's $50 right there. For a future tournament. Alright, get rid of this Empire Sander.
Yeah. Kaiser, just click the kick button. There we go.
There we go. Alright, here we go. Okay, we're starting. Expert, yep, everything's good. Grip of Iron beat Lord Raphael 19-0. Nice. Follow 9 can't play anymore because I have to go.
It's okay. We're basically just trying to play cards here. That's all there is to this. So.
Yeah, we're not. It's not super serious. If you could post stuff like that and results in the thread though, because then we can keep track of it for the brackets and move people forwards and stuff like that.
Oh, Templar got the W. Okay.
Queen needs to play versus you.
Oh, Queen won too?
Yeah, you know, Queen. The Queen.
Yeah.
Queen of Destiny, Queen of Leela. Kaiser's girlfriend. Alright, let's start. Here we go. Kaiser Klein versus Lee Cates... I'll just call him Testy.
Alright.
It's just bad organized, to be honest. Yeah, well, doing our best. We've never done a one-day event before, and it's just some fun. All right.
Yeah, and we also
Blue versus orange.
We're the most organized, so lessons learned.
Yeah, we will organize better in the future. I think Kaiser Klein got the first hit there. Oh, another donation, $25. Thanks from Cry Jensen again. Thanks for all you do. What a hero. That's $100 so far.
Alrighty,
or is it 75?
We should focus on the cat fight though right now.
No, we should focus on the donation. Well, Kaiser's going to win the cat fight. Okay, go on then. Say something about the cat fight.
Well, at this point, the couple of Hussars that Kaiser's going to keep alive at low HP are going to win in the cat fight here, and it's just super close. Looks, I mean, closer than I expected in the middle. In the middle of that, I think it was going to be pretty much all Kaiser. But as it stands, winning by maybe 3 or 4 swings at most.
Yeah, well, there it is. Testy's going to go first. First cat fight I win in my life.
I know, right? It's like I'm feeling the same way as Kaiser does. Like those cat fights are painful. I don't know why.
Yeah, these are best of 3. All right, the Halb opening. The Dutch mirror. This is. Have you seen how many Halbs you have in this mirror?
Yeah, there's a lot of Halbs in the Dutch mirror, but I think they're more of a. And look, it looks like we're going to see the setup for the pull to keep them out of range. Which I'm glad we're seeing this because this is one of the things that you have to do if you're in the opening position. But I mean, I don't think this is enough siege though.
No, I don't think it's enough.
Yeah. Kaiser is just gonna. Based on what he just typed, I think he's not gonna do anything. He's just gonna make his opponent. Oh! He caught one. He caught
one.
He's got snared still.
And Kaiser sent the his left pointing it. Yeah, whereas orange hasn't. So he's basically like 41 siege is so much higher. Jeez, like they're so much better those Halbs. That card is really quite good. And another 25 from CR Jensen. CR Jensen, he says, not Cry. Okay,
Yeah, CR Jensen, yeah.
CR Jensen, 4, 8, 7, 12.
Yeah.
$25 is what he donated, for sure. Man, I don't know what to say. That's some generosity.
Yeah, really appreciate it, as always. He's been a contributor to the effort for a long time now, so really appreciate everything that he does.
That's gonna host some more tournaments with that. These Halbs really tearing through those. He needs to get that infantry combat still, though. Like they're sort of like stunted a bit. Yeah. But he does have an extra card, I suppose, later on.
It's true.
I just think.
But what is that? What do you get as the extra card? It's basically just you can send 8 Pikerinos, right?
8 pikes, yeah, like, I guess so.
Or like maybe 6 petards if you manage to find no use for those.
I think they're quite good. Like they're really good at like forcing your opponents to leave the protect. Like so basically,
they're industrial too. By the way, I know what you're saying. Because they're industrial, just so everyone knows, like it only takes 3 to put the town center at 500 HP, so it is very threatening.
Yeah. Also, you can sort of use them. I find skirms coming out, focusing the. I wonder if getting a couple of skirms in hand combat there would have been. Skirms
don't snare.
Do they not?
No.
I didn't know that. I thought everything snared.
No, a lot of things don't snare. Like dogs don't snare. Navigate Scout doesn't snare. Disciples don't snare.
Alright, well he's pushed this back. Kaiser's actually quite good at cards, so I imagine, there's the extra shipment for the siege. He knows what he's doing.
And I like that he's choosing to use the 10 pikes. This is where you can get some utility out of these shipments that, like, when they're fighting things, don't do too well. This one pike's kind of odd to me, but it's getting... that one pike converted two
Help's coming out, gonna clean up those hussars there, but everything else manages to get away.
You're gonna pull skirms right now with the pikes, and then get infinite hit and run value, because that's just what you do.
Mate, oh wow, that's some...
This is like, I would never let myself sit in this position against Kaiser, because he won't make a mistake. Like, this is what he's good at, is poking with the skirms. He just got... How many... He killed 6 Halbs there.
You said that before about Kaiser on stream. You said like this guy just notices everything. Like you can't sneak anything past him.
Like you don't want to play the poke game with Kaiser Klein. Like you got to find a different. Like you can if you're, that's just what he's best at. So why?
Oh, heavy cannons coming out. Gonna get the volley on the Halbs, I would imagine. I wonder if the skirms would have been better.
I think I would have taken the skirm volley, but as it stands, he's gonna get a second volley here. There, on lock and
what the fuck? Holy shit!
Beautiful.
Oh, spies! What? Hilarious. That would never happen in Supremacy because they'd be out of range. But, jeez, that was something. So you think he should have gone for the skirms? But once he was locked on, he had to stay locked on. Gonna pass that. I agree with that pass. Heavy cannons are just so much to deal with.
Yeah.
Yeah, the reason those heavy cannons worked is because you have infinite line of sight because of spies. So, like, normally when you walk out of range and you don't have line of sight anymore, you can't. They won't shoot. Like the lock will. They're locked on, but once you get out of line of sight, they can't shoot anymore. Which is why you want to try and keep units like in range so you can see, so the cannons can see what they're shooting. But you don't have to do that with spies because you can see everything anyway.
Yeah.
All right, let's let Orange. I agree with that pass there. Like he doesn't have to. He has heavy cannons.
Really outclassed by that double volley on the heavy cannons.
Yeah. Plus, like he has his heavy cannons for later. He doesn't have to match them. Halb's coming out. I wonder what do you think of starting Halbs? I mean, you have a lot of Halbs as Dutch.
I don't like it. I don't like it actually because Halbs are just so good when popped. Like I'd rather just send 10 because when Halbs pop out of the town center, it can be devastating.
But what else do you send as Dutch? There's just not really anything else that has siege.
I don't know. I
another
send pikes and 8 skirms or like.
He says another $25 from CR Jensen 4. I think that's $150 or $125.
Yeah, CR Jensen gonna single-handedly fund a tournament. It's getting close.
Maybe we should have another Kaz tournament with a $100 prize pool. Jeez. Wow, thank you, buddy. He says, have fun, keep up the good work, I think is what he said.
Yeah, he did. Thank you.
Thank you indeed. Can we get some bleed purples in the chat?
Those Halbs are... What is going on? Why are the Riders in attack? I don't know. Kaiser doesn't know. No one knows. And they're okay, now they're back in range attack, and they're picking up the Halbs that are threatening them.
You probably... Yeah.
Cleaning up everything here and still having some Halbs left. If he can pick up a couple of HP Halbs like he just did there, smart on Kaiser putting them in cover mode so now they won't die.
That's good, isn't it?
Yeah, and he's continuing to move towards the town center because he knows he's on the clock here. But is 4? Are they still in cover mode? Okay, there we go.
No, they're not
okay,
anymore.
no. So I don't know if this is enough though. I mean, this doesn't feel like enough. Kaiser will know better than I will. I'm sure he's going to send another shipment here.
I think it's just enough. If he stays on it, I think actually to be sure I would send another shipment.
Yeah, but we can just do some math here. So it hits 5,000 now at 55 seconds. So what is it in 5 seconds? He's doing all 500 siege in 5 seconds. So
quick maths.
He's got it.
2 plus 2 is 1 minus 3 is 4. Quick maths.
5 times 9 is 45. So he would have it actually. But as it is, he's going to send some more stuff. He would have.
I like that use of the pull trick there. Look at that to get the pikes in sooner.
Sprinting right under there.
Yeah,
and I do think that the scary thing about sending the 8 pike is that you do lose the 3 Hussar, which is kind of valuable as Dutch only has 2 other Hussar shipments.
And now I think Kaiser, I don't know what, I think he'll probably just play it out safely, but he could just like go all in on that TC and just try and siege it down and use P-tards and when you're like the deciding round and you have 12 shipments. Oh wow, Lacaster's actually ahead. I guess yeah, well, Kaiser could just go all in on this. I don't think he will, though. I just don't think that's his style. He'll just try and win out of like sheer value alone.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on what your opponent does. Like, right here's a clear pass turn to me.
Yeah, I'd pass right there. Kaiser doesn't want to do.
I mean, it's 2 industrial cards, and you can just take that pass, and then now you're at much lower risk. Like, the heavy cannons can make miracles happen, like we saw in the earlier rounds, and...
Yeah, he even thinks so.
Yeah,
he's committed
like,
now.
I should've. Now, and the Reuters really actually kind of suck versus heavy cannons, as we'll see.
Yeah. And he's already down on shipments as well, and taking.
He's on the clock too, so you consider even if he does somehow clean this up, he's got to clean this up. Ooh, no, let's go back. He's got to clean this up and then kill the town center. It's definitely not going to happen.
Yeah. I mean, if okay, some halbs as well.
Ooh! Cover mode. Uh-oh.
Did that work?
It does reduce the damage, I think.
Nice.
But as it stands, I mean, there's a lot of halbs, and they're just going to walk up and...
Yeah, and they're like
36.
Oh,
didn't get that last shot off. And now I think Kaiser's got this around the lock, because I think Orange kind of undercommitted there. And as a result, he's going to have to play catch-up.
No, I think the commitment was fine. I just, like...
Well, when the halbs came out, I think he had to call units straight away.
Yeah.
Maybe like a second round of halbs to cover his cannons even harder.
All right. Well, actually, those cannons were dealt with quite well. I'm surprised he didn't put as much resources into dealing with it as I thought he would have had to.
Yeah, but I mean, look at the Reuters. Almost all of them are half HP. A lot of damage was done there that we can't even sense just yet until those skirms start firing on the other units. And I think Orange needs another shipment here, don't you think?
Yeah. To deal with that fight. Yeah, there it is. Oh wait, it's from Blue. 3 Hus. Nice snare. Get those Hus back since the Halves are now there.
Yeah, he's really got to keep those alive here.
Trying to shoot as many of these Halves as he can with the Reuters. A Halves of his own now coming in. If they can get up close in the grill, their hand combat's going to be really, really good, especially with the card that he sent earlier. Look, still, yeah, nice, and the snare is there as well.
Yeah, and there's a lot of full HP Hussars left here. Although the Reuters are kind of blocking the zoning the hall.
Yeah, they
are.
Halves coming, Reuters coming from orange to even this up. What do you think? Try and snare or try and trap push them into the corner of the map and let the Halves kill the Reuters? No, he's going the wrong way now. Okay, that
you do whatever you want. You just kind of want to buy time here, no matter what that looks like. So I like the cover mode. I like the running. Because remember, Orange has to ship another shipment now because there's not enough siege on the board, and he's got to win 2 more rounds after this. So it's going to be tough.
I'll be interested to see the shipment total after this.
Yeah.
Because Kaiser says he wished he deleted his TC, but this has actually gone quite well for him. Obviously, once he committed, he had to do this round, but he's done very, very well here. Okay. Now, the Hussars actually have not that good siege. Skirm's coming. And Kaiser has a really nice comp as well. Like it's
well rounded, yeah. Oh, and now it looks like savory beef is back.
Savory beef. Alright, Halb's coming out. He's getting back to his town center. He doesn't want to stay under there. Now that his opponent has the timer on him, he's just going to try and get back as many shots as he can. Now he's going to have to run because the Huss are coming. Going to bring those Halbs in. Oh, the Huss didn't get the... they didn't do what they were... Too late now. He's going to lose those 3 Huss. They're not going to be very effective at all. Deletes the TC. 3-0. GG. Game number 1.
Dang. So
it was actually quite even in terms of resources.
Yeah, it was a very it was like even on resources, but I think Kaiser was gonna win that fight and then be if he not win that fight, but I think he was just gonna be ahead on resources after this round and wins. Yeah.
Interesting to note though, Latesti was 14 shipments to 12 at one point. I wonder how many of them were Fortress/Industrial, but he was up.
Alrighty, are we on to the next game here?
Yep.
Let's do it.
All right. Le Catesti picks first the Civs. Well, the mirror. Yeah, I think you've explained that better than me. Thanks, babe, says Mongo Billionaire. Alright. There's not a lot to discuss here. British Mirror. I think we know that mirror pretty well, actually. We played that one.
Yeah, we do. And I don't know. I feel like that's one of my weaker matchups out of all of these, just because there's a lot of cannon fights that I'm not very patient in, quite frankly.
I think Queen being the treaty player here, when she plays against you, she's now gonna know to pick the British Mirror.
Yeah, the funny thing is, I used to be pretty good at cannons. Like when I was starting to get good at the game, in 2006, 2007, I played a lot of Reuter Cannon as Dutch. Like that was one of my, for a while I went through this phase where I was just like sending 1,000 wood and going double stable foundry Reuter Cannon, which is always fun.
All right. Here we go. Ivan the Terrible has infiltrated your ranks with spies and knows all that you do. Cav fight about to start. Blue going straight. Oh, a little bit of... oh. Okay, now we're in. Looks like they both got the hit at the same time. Orange trying to pull back there. Couple of blue. Cav not fighting. Now all fighting again. Looks like they're just trying to find good focus fires. Let's hold the Alt key so we can see. Just trying to focus one down there and try and pull back what you can. I think blue is ahead. Yeah, two Cav following. Oh, get that Cav back into the fight. And he's deleted his units there. Alright, looks like Orange will go first. Score is 1-0. This is a best of 3. This is game number 2. So if Kaiser Klein wins this, the blue player here, he will progress through. Going to open with 5 Cav as a British. We didn't switch to the British Civ, so damn, we can't see the units very well. Kai, you here?
Yeah, I am. I'm waiting. I'm watching the Hussar. Oh, I'm still Dutch, unfortunately, but...
Yeah, same. It's annoying. I quite like opening with 8 Musks and 2 Falconets. I think it's always good to open with artillery as British because you've got a lot of stuff to protect it, and you don't have to commit. But Hussars is still good. I guess actually Hussar kind of throwaway. You've got so many cannons, right? Like the longbows. Like Hussar aren't actually a great unit in the British. Or are they? Because there's no dragoons either.
Yeah, I mean, Hussar. I think Hussar are a good opener because again, they're saying that that's harder to punish.
Yeah, good opener. I just mean in general, like, but is it a valuable unit
in the
for
matchup?
British? Yeah.
I mean, I think it is a valuable unit in the matchup.
They're like countered by everything.
Yeah, but I mean, just any hand cav are always good because they snare, basically. And like this is that point I was talking about where basically if Kaiser should probably respond quicker because by not responding, like sure,
but by not responding,
he loses 2,000 HP, 3,000 HP in a sound tower, and just sends the same card he was going to send anyway, basically.
Yeah, that's actually very true, but equally, he's forced 2 shipments out of his opponent, I suppose.
Right, so I mean, but it's smart to wait to send the second shipment as Orange, and then the decision as to whether or not you want to know that they're going to send 8 Musks, or do you want to have 3,000 HP on your town center, and that's kind of the decision. But
yeah, I've never really thought that through. I've always been on the camp where nice stagger mode there, where I've always been in the team where you don't send anything.
Yeah,
but it's actually very interesting to hear that, because now, yeah, there is a bunch of damage on that town center, which could have been avoided.
Yep, and when you're in that position, you now have to make decisions faster. Like we talked about, your rope is shorter, so to speak, and yeah, I mean, it can be a lot tougher to like try to set up any sort of flanking positions when these cannons are going to really be threatening at the town center right now.
What do you do versus this? I think pass is an option, but he's got those musks on the board, and there's like low HP. Maybe pass is the option because of the low HP. Rockets coming out. That's going to clean them up. Can he get the split? He does. Nice. Rockets are quite good.
Oh, I like how you said that, and then we watched 8 muskets die. Oh! They missed though.
They dodged it.
Yeah,
they dodged it.
Yeah, they are a projectile that can be dodged based on how slowly they fly through the air. Do you pass here? I mean, 2 rockets is not the most threatening of British ships.
We were just posing the same question on orange, on blue rather.
Yeah, I think I like the hit and run that he's doing here. He's really paying attention, and these rockets are just 600 damage or below.
Oh, British is such a good civ.
Yeah, they have a lot of cannons, a lot of good cannons. Let's put it that way.
Oh, it's actually really pleasing to watch. It's really nice to watch Kaiser micro his units.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah, he tried all that for nothing, which is About what you
Yeah, but
expect from a good player trying to hold that position.
I think Orange just went in there deliberately. He was just trying to save as much. He had no intention of sending anything else anyway. He knew he was going to lose if he sat back. You've got to go in there and see what you can do.
Yeah, you gotta try.
You never know. Kaiser might like fall asleep or something at his desk, and then you kill everything for free, and then
Yeah, like if you could kill both of the cannons there somehow, because they were both about half HP. If some miracle happened and you were able to get that off, then he has to walk under your town center, and you could swing it. So.
You never know. Queen could distract him somehow, and then you kill all the cannons. Could have been worth it.
Yeah, and the 1,000 gold hitting the floor for Orange. Blue's already sent that. Basically, what that's doing is turning on the Highlanders for later, and there's no reason not to get that gold out early, so that way you can be more surprising when you pop it later.
Yeah, I also like it as a. Oh, here comes some Highlanders. Speak of the devils.
This is gonna kill 4 muskets. Oh, he's gonna kill them all. He's gonna kill them all. He's splitting it. He's got another one coming here. He's gonna see how like the front muskets fire and then the back muskets push the front ones forward. He can just chase them down forever. God.
Oh wow, he just got a shipment for free there.
He killed 7 muskets, didn't he?
Almost 8. He basically got that whole shipment, and all he paid for was like basically one Highlander.
Oh, one Highlander, yeah.
He didn't lose it, but okay, bow pike coming forward, and 2. Yeah, that's really good because all he has is infantry. I think that might be one of the best uses of the. Yeah, he wasn't on the front there. He wasn't pleased with that. Like when you send the falconets as your first shipment to as your opener, then people can just kill them instantly with rockets, as we've seen. I think this was actually quite a good use to send them here. Well, now he's in that same position I just mentioned, but if he could gotten a volley on the. Can you pull cannons back? Because that's not so bad.
It's not very good. I mean, this is going to be fine because Kaiser's going to get 2 free shots, and then the Highlanders can also kill. And the infantry got splashed. I mean, this is going to be a complete wipe for Kaiser. I think no problem. Beautiful. Oh, this volley's going to go off too. Yeah, Kaiser's just showing you how good solid micro is in these British unit compositions. And now somehow, I think Orange just has to pass. he's lost the round and he's on the clock.
And now he's just gonna go home. He's just like, I'm done here. Just walks back to his town center.
Yeah, pulls the cannon too. He's pulling the cannon right now.
Because he can. He just goes back here and sits here, sets the cannon up, and the timer's on his opponent.
Yep, and now I think the answer is you either, sent the rockets in the middle of that fight, or you give up. And interestingly enough, I think he's going to go for it now. But I mean, Kaiser still has all of his Highlanders, right? Or he's lost 1 Highlander, and 2 of them are kind of low.
And he still has a Falk somehow.
So and a full HP Falk. So actually, right now Kaiser has more units, and you can't just ignore all damage from the enemy Highlander.
That's not gonna.
Gosh, now he's just gonna get. Now he's losing the 1-on-1 Highlander fight.
Yeah.
Oh, does he?
Oh, well, he does because he's got 29 seconds to take out TC. Yeah. So, all right. So he just sends Highlanders and then passes. Whoops.
Yeah, that was a whoops moment for sure.
Yeah. That was a mistake. My greetings.
What do we think he's going to open with?
You what? Take a look. I think he's going to open with musks and rockets. Oh, what do you know? I'd pass on that. That's the trouble. When you get this far behind, and you've used all your in Fortress A shipments, it's really tough to open with anything that isn't overcommitment.
Yeah, but you also just can't get desperate like this. You guys said, whoa, and he finished that rocket volley? Oh no!
Did he wait for the volley to finish before he sent it? Just
that's what you have to do. You gotta time it.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Nice. Oh, she starts in range and somehow.
And now I think from here, this is Kaiser locking this down for a 2-0 victory.
Oh yeah, well, yeah, okay. I think the more interesting thing to think about though is I think Kaiser's a contender to go all the way and win the tournament.
Yeah,
like he's just very good.
I mean, if we look at the situation, it's now that he's almost going to win with 5 rockets against 5 rockets with 3. He will beat. He's beating 5 rockets with 3 right now. He got that cheeky little poke there, a second poke, and he kills his rocket, and he still has 1 left.
Beautiful. Yeah, GG. Lakatesti is not happy. Oh, what a game! It was like such a sweep, but it was just.
But there was a lot of good things happening in the sweep. Okay, I wonder if we have any more results in.
Getting out of here. Thank you very much for watching so far, everybody. This is a one-day tournament. We'll be live all day until the tournament is over. Absolutely. We currently have. Yeah, post all your results here if you can, and we'll update the challenge brackets. Will you put the? I'm going to put the challenge brackets in that post as well, so that people can see it.
Yep.
I'm going to edit your post.
That's fine. There's no more results posted in that thread. I think some people are just posting in the chat. Although could you just say to post it in there?
I haven't been. I've been saying put it in the thread.
We've been saying put it in the thread. I agree, but I just wonder there hasn't been any other.
I don't
results.
know. Well, people are probably playing their matches. They might not hear us saying this kind of thing.
Yeah. So
can we update?
I'm updating everything I know, so I just don't know about other rounds that are being played. Like the Queen of Destiny game is the only one left in the first round that we haven't seen yet.
Oh, that's you versus Queen. That'll be fun. Oh, you mean Falco versus Queen?
Yeah, Follow 9, I think.
Oh yeah, because we know Lakatesti beat his opponent because we just watched him lose against Kaiser.
Yep. So I'm asking if Follow 9's there.
B winner lost against For Justice.
Okay.
So you can advance For Justice. People are sending me a result. This works just fine too.
Yep. Anyway, as long as we get him some way.
Yeah. Templar 12 says, "Can we cast this game against Urashik?"
Yeah, we can do that. Absolutely.
All right. We'll see. Let's just get in there. Let's see what's available.
Yeah, it was password protected. So just ask him for the password or something. Oh, that's Urashik.
Was it good? Was it the usual password? Oh, the password's cards.
Okay, I'm in.
Can't see it.
It's a 8-player game, sort by PR, First Lieutenant.
Okay. Cards. I'm in.
Cool.
Oh, this will be interesting. I wonder if Templar's any good. I know Urashik's pretty good. But then I guess we already knew that Urashik was good because he's PR34.
Right.
He's better than you, actually. You're PR33.
Yeah, I'm horrible. I'm washed up.
Switch your civ to Russia.
Yeah, thank you for that reminder.
Well, they might not.
Yeah, we'll wait to see if they want to play it.
Yeah. I feel like if I was Templar, I'd say, nah.
It'd just be a pain.
Well, I just think Urashik's probably really good as yet, Russia.
Urashik is mainly playing like China, Spain, like the shipment civs, right? The Fast Fortress shipment civs is when I think of Urashik's like best civs, those are the ones I think of. Not that he can't play other things, but people are known for certain things. Oh, he also plays Iroquois, so I'm looking at his stats.
Iroquois.
He has a lot of auto games, too. Yep, a lot of Spain, auto, a lot of China.
That doesn't mean that's the stuff he plays in cards.
I mean, that's fair, but like the civs are going to know the best how to like handle their units and know what their shipments are kind of the ones you play the most.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this is a round of 16 game, I believe, between Urashik and Templar 12. The winner will progress on to the quarterfinals.
Alrighty, that is what it is. But we have got the cat fight beginning here. Who do you think is going to take this one?
Templar. He's gone right in there. He's just smashed his units in, but they're not. What the fuck? Huh? Oh, they're on the same team.
Oh.
They're just on the same team. Whoops.
That's hilarious.
My surprise when they just like slammed into each other.
I know. I didn't even say anything. I was trying to figure out why. Like, I thought it was lagging, and I didn't want to say anything. But then they just there was too much to be lag.
Brilliant. Kaiser Klein saying micro is still really important in cards. I would agree. It's primarily a micro game with some win conditions. I think it's like the closest you get to time to micro, where you can actually choose your unit composition. Actually, maybe that's not true.
I think this is way better than time to micro because it's actually much more realistic because you're not fighting in even situations at all times, and then you're also basically having to react very quickly to pops of units, which are some of the big things that happen. You can't be invited to a game, right?
No, you can't be invited to scenarios,
Yeah.
which is annoying.
But anyway, I think this is one of the better ways if you wanted to work on microing units and managing against unit pops and that sort of thing. A lot of opportunity.
Well, I think that they're different. Like cards is a simpler game mode because there's not really any choices to be made. You just get what you're given, and the only thing you do is micro best you can. Whereas cards has like decision making and there's just basically more complexity to it, so because of that, it's more interesting to watch, maybe?
Yeah, but also the micro is better. Like, honestly,
Russia.
The micro is much more interesting, in my opinion. I don't find the time to micro scenario very, very fun or interesting at all, quite honestly.
That was made a very long time ago, though.
No, I mean, there's nothing against it. I made a couple of those, too, myself, just to practice micro at the time, but I think this is a way better way to do it. So... This is the best scenario I've ever played.
I'm pleased that you like it. We haven't seen a draw yet. I really want to see a draw.
Yeah. Oh.
They almost walked straight.
Blue has a 6 snare if he continues to focus, but... Oh, 2 Hussars going down? And that double Hussar stack as well is giving some great search area for blue, but... A lot of low HP Hussars left for red. I think blue's got this, right? I mean, if you can clean up the 2 low HP ones, one on the right, one on the left here, it'll just be in a great spot. If he recognizes that this 1 Hussar is low, and he does, cleans it up, and I think this catfight goes the way of blue. Templar starting off with a good opening.
Alright, this is consistent with our findings that high-level players do worse in the cav fight than low-level players.
Seems to be the case. So with that, Urashik will have to open, and he is opening with the 6 Cossack shipment, which I believe is an industrial shipment, or a fortune shipment, it must be. And he's getting the gold on the table so he can send his mercs, the Highlanders again. I like the fact that the merc is Highlanders, by the way.
Urashik's actually played quite a lot of cards.
Not sure what we can do about that. I think it might just be the players. Wonder where Templar's from. I can certainly leave if you want to cast it. I don't think I'm the only because I know Urashik's from Europe, so like you leaving wouldn't help for sure.
Where's Templar from?
I don't know. Is it better? Okay, I'm gonna leave because...
Yeah, you jump out of that one.
Alright, I will mute myself and allow you to cast.
Well, I wonder if it's better, firstly. I don't know, he's only got 53 seconds. This just sees... well, maybe he wants to rehost? I don't know. Alright. I'll Discord screen share with you.
Okay. I think it's fine. If it's still playing, it's okay. You can just cast it, I think. It won't be that long, but okay. Let's see if I can...
What are you doing?
Well, if I'm going to put this on the screen, it probably shouldn't have string keys on it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, good shout.
Alright. So wait, what are you guys doing? Are you you're just restarting it?
Yeah, we're rehosting, because he had like 40 seconds on the clock before he decided to do anything, which just is...
Yeah, it's a bit tough. Alright, so I can still... It's basically like I'm here.
It is. That's clearly the solution going forward. It works better in cards because there's less to look at, but in Supremacy it wouldn't work so well because you've got that whole map.
Yeah, it's nice to be able to look around yourself while someone else is talking. Although, since I'm also streaming on another channel, it's kind of weird. I'm wondering if I should stop the stream on the other channel and just...
Well, just take a look at your drops frames. If you're not dropping anything, it shouldn't be lagging.
No, I'm not dropping any frames, but it's kind of inconvenient. I can't like tab out or do anything. I have to be like totally focused like you are.
Hmm. Yeah, if you don't want to stream there anymore, then sure. But you'd have to tell everyone to. Let me have a look at that channel.
Yeah, check the channel and maybe announce that we're moving everyone over to the ESOC TV.
There's 16 people watching there.
We can leave it up. That's fine.
It's up to you. It doesn't matter either way. Like they can come and watch on Twitch.
Yeah, just link them to Twitch and let's move people.
All right. The YouTube people, H2O has to close the stream down. We might turn it on back on later, but if you want to continue watching, you have to jump over to Twitch TV. Twitch.tv/ESOC TV. There's a link in the chat. There's a link in the description. But this stream is going to go offline. If you're watching on Twitch, don't worry, nothing is changing. We're going to continue to be live on Twitch, but we are closing the YouTube stream.